Welcome to the Natural Genius podcast. We're here to help you tap into your natural genius. Let's go. Hi, and welcome to the Natural Genius podcast. I'm Sam, and I'm looking forward to bringing you conversations with very interesting people that I come across in life. Some of them will be business people, some of them will be people who have achieved lots of different things, big and small, throughout their life. Oftentimes, I meet people and I think, oh, I want to get their great story out. So, this podcast is in part that. It's also a place where we're going to do recorded lab sessions. So with Natural Genius, we do 45-minute sessions with people where we help them to get closer into their inner guidance system so that they can work smarter, not harder. The more that they can tap into that inner knowing, the more that their to-do list and their success can increase. Well, at least the to-do list reducing and the success increasing. We like that, don't we? So, yeah, come along for the journey. The third type of information that we'll bring to you is life tips, hacks, and things that have worked for me and worked for others. So we might do a few different episodes on that, so they'll be slightly different with me leading them. So if we've not yet met in life, my name's Samantha Bell. I'm known as Sam, and my background is in lots of business and life. So I started off studying industrial engineering because I was good at maths, and then from there I went into project management, management consulting at KPMG and Deloitte, and lots of contracting. And in between times I did a lot of travel. So travelling mainly through Europe and a little bit of the north in Africa, through the Middle East and mainly Southeast Asia. And then in 2006, after doing the Trans-Siberian Railway trip across from Beijing to St. Petersburg, friends on that receiving the emails that I was sending through with great photos said, could we not have those big emails, and could you start a blog? So I got into social media and started my own business around that. So for the 2010-ish through to 2020, I ran a couple of different businesses. One was called Runway Digital, and that was informing people about social media and digital strategy. So I'm well versed in technology and always really fascinated with the technology trends like social media, then cryptocurrency, and more recently AI. So some of the episodes will be about that. And in the middle of that decade as well, I started with some friends Do Lectures Australia. And if you've not been to Do Lectures in Wales, I would highly recommend it. It is an incredible experience. The Guardian in the UK called it Burning Man meets TED meets Where the Wild Things Are. So it was very much that. We started it from scratch in Australia and had a couple of those events across a couple of years. And so through that life experience of, as I say, business strategy, change management, project management, running my own business, working in corporate consulting, working in line management roles as well, that gave me a really great basis for, almost as somebody said to me the other day, a sampler box of different types of business and work to do. I think that probably since about 2006, I've done coaching for business people, and I've realised that most of that coaching has actually been through tapping my inner knowing, sensing, and I can do that pretty quickly. So when I used to work in high profile projects, we'd be running fast, and I would kind of be able to sense what priorities and what to do first, which is probably also why through the years I've done work in startups as well, and chief of staff roles, and sort of those roles where things need to happen fast and they need to be prioritised. So that's the kind of underlying experience and skills that I have as the founder of Natural Genius. And when I'm talking to people on podcasts and in conversations in life, I've got a really interesting, I'm really interested in lots of different topics. So I find that even with commentary around creativity these days, it is that you never know where your idea is going to come from. So the podcast is going to have 3 different aspects: conversations that we're in with really fascinating people and things we can learn from them, how they tap their natural genius and their inner guidance. And then we're going to do the lab sessions. So please go ahead and apply for a recorded Natural Genius lab. They're 45 minutes, and if you're okay to be recorded, you might end up by being on the podcast. These give people a flavour of how the lab sessions work, and also we never know what's going to be a light bulb moment for another. So somebody will listen to maybe your recorded lab session and gain something for them in their situation. And then finally we'll share life hacks and business hacks, ideas and tips, that insights that work well, that can save you time. So they're the different styles of episodes that we'll do, and we'll also share some exercises around getting deeper into your inner knowing as well. So here's to your signal being clear. Here's to us all being able to show off and get into our natural genius. There's plenty of things to be done in this world, and each of us have the genius within, a unique aspect, many aspects to ourselves that the world needs right now. So enjoy the podcast, and when you get a chance, send us through any recommendations you might have of people that we should be meeting with. And here's to you. Tap your inner guidance with a Natural Genius lab session. Either apply to have a recorded free lab session or book a lab. They're 45 minutes, and you can do so on naturalgenius.com.au. Thanks for listening to the Natural Genius podcast. Please share this with anyone who came to mind, and visit us at naturalgenius.com.au. Thanks so much.